Hi everyone, this is Roshan and welcome to AdvanceCS. Today we'll learn the four important pillar of the OOPS concept, that is inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions and encapsulations. And in this video we'll focus more on the inheritance. Later on we'll see polymorphism, abstractions and encapsulations. So let's move on the workspace and we'll see some of the terms that are used in order to understand the inheritance. As we already know, it is one of the important pillar of object-oriented programming, and it is a mechanism in which one class is allowed to inherit the features of another class. Classes, we already know, it's a blueprint or a prototype. So here we have the concept of super and subclasses. So super is the class whose feature is inherited is known as superclass, and subclass who inherits the feature of any superclass is known as subclasses. And the main advantage of this inheritance that it can reuse the code that is already exist in the superclass, we can say. So we no need to write the same code again and again, so it supports the reusability. Okay, so how we can inherit uh, achieve the inheritance in Java. So there is a reserve keyword in Java, that is extends, and that is actually we uses in order to inherit the feature of one class to the another, and the from where we are inheriting the features is known as superclass, and which is uh, acquiring or deriving the features is called as subclass. So just move on the workspace and we'll take an example of living being, and we'll see how this inheritance works programmatically. So just create a package and we'll uh, give the name as inheritance. So we'll inheritance dot example, and we'll create it, and oh sorry, the inheritance is already created, so just delete it. Sorry, here inheritance package is already created. Inside that I have created a nodes, and another I'm creating a Java class with the name as inheritance 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 demo. So, yeah, so here we have a class inheritance demo. So first, as we know, a public package, a Java class can have only one public class. Inside that we must specify our main method from where the program starts. So public static void main string args. This arguments args, you can give anything, a b c, anything, so there is no issue here. So here I have created one main class which includes the main method, which is public static void main, from where our program will run. Then so we have already created a main class which has a main method. So now let's create one class called class living being. Will create living being, and inside that will give two properties, that is int eyes and int legs, and we'll create a method. We'll create a constructor of this which accepts the parameter as int eyes and int legs, and we'll initialize it with the help of this keyword eyes is equal to, which comes at the time of creating the object, this dot legs, and here legs. Okay, so constructor is being created has been created. Now let's move to just create a concrete class. Public static public void will not return anything. We'll just tell can uh, just see can walk, and we'll specify here can walk on how many legs, because living being can be human, can be animal, can be birds. So can walk, so we'll just give a simple message system dot out dot println, and here this this living being can walk on legs and have ears and have eyes, sorry, eyes, okay. So one class we have created. Now we'll create another class, and we'll extend, or will derive, or we can say acquire the feature of this living being to that particular class. So creating a class called human. Inside that we'll again create a constructor of human. Here we'll give let's give a special feature of human that can only human have. Int int gender we can give, because human can have gender, and we'll give here a data type as a uh, string, and gender will have. Okay, so now we'll accept three parameter here. uh, we'll extend the feature of living being, and at the time of constructing object from human, we want to work on these properties also, eyes and legs, that a living being, a super class that has. So just give int eyes and int legs, and another that is the special feature of this human class, that is gender we have, and just initialize it with the help of what it says. There is no default constructor available inheritance living being. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll give a super, and we'll pass these two properties of super class. So what this super does, super calls this super class constructor and initialize these properties from the subclass, and this dot gender is equal to gender. Now uh, now what we'll do, we'll give the appearance of human, and we'll create a method for it. Public void appearance appearance we'll give a simple message system dot out dot println, and here we have the human is of gender and have eyes plus I'm just formatting a message, that's it. Eyes and legs. Okay, so what is happening here? So just go through the code once. So this is a living being, a superclass which has two properties, eyes and legs, and is a constructor which initializes the value of this superclass, which is eyes and legs, with the help of this keyword. And we have another method. We have a method inside that is can work, which actually just give us simple messages that this living being can walk on legs, how many legs, and which has how many eyes. And this is a human class which extends the feature of living being, and this living being has two features, that is has eyes and legs, so that it construct with the help of super method is used to construct or initializes the subclass value through the superclass. So now just create a object for it, and let's see what is happening. First we'll create the object of human, human, and is equal to new human. And here if you'll see, it needs three values. One is eyes, legs, and gender. So here eyes and legs, it is inherited from the living being, and gender is the special feature of the class human. So here you can see in class human, we never declared any properties like eyes and legs. We have just declared one property, that is gender, and the another one, it inherits from the superclass with the help of extends keyword, and it initializes at the time of constructing the object with the help of super method. So just run it and we'll see. We'll pass the value first. We'll pass we'll give gender is male. First it accepts eyes, two legs, and it has what it is male. And okay, so the constructor object is created with hu, that is human. Now will display the message here. So see here, when I have given the dot operator, it actually inherits all the feature from the superclass as well. This eye is of superclass, legs of superclass, appearance is of its own feature but can walk of superclass. So these all properties and methods which is also of the superclass, it is able to access. So we'll just give appearance, and here if we'll run, here it is building, behind the scene it is compiling. After compilation, the message you can see, the human is of male gender and have two eyes and two legs. Now with the help of this uh, living being, we can create another class as well, like animal, like birds, and we can extend the feature of it and give the special feature of that particular class, and that the common thing which every living being can have can derive from this superclass. I hope this video makes you understand the concept of inheritance. So in next video we'll talk about the next important pillar, that is polymorphism. So thank you. Just subscribe the video and share as much as you can to get more videos like this. Thank you.